when this clip came out, the crowd is chanting at her, Kamala, 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 you know, projecting all these beautiful views that they have onto her. And this is her response.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's vote. Let's get out the 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 vote. Let's win. All right, let's get.
I'm hyperventilating. It's literally giving me a panic attack. That's crazy. Like, okay, so not only is that a lack of political charisma, but it is just like baseline intelligence. I have to wonder, like, what are the cognitive impairments of somebody that is listening to a crowd shout at them in a way, and then thinks I'm going to shout back something to change the thing that they're chanting. And then after I do that about 4 or 5 times, I'm going to change it again and say, let's win, and think that the crowd is going to like carry on with that. And just like the silence that is just rendered after she says that is wild. And it's not her first time doing this. Again, what are the cognitive impairments of somebody that doesn't learn their lesson the first time this happens? Now they're chanting at her again and they're saying, Kamala, Kamala. And then she tells them, I want you to chant your own names.
Of you to shout your own name. Do that. Because it's about all of us. It's about all of us. And listen, I have fought my whole career to put the people first.
Guys, I can't. I have to watch it one more time, but I think I might die. I might die.
Okay, now I want each of you to shout your own name. Do that. Because it's about all of us. It's about all of us. And listen, I have fought my whole career to put the people first.
Guys, I'm literally sweating. I'm literally sweating bullets right now. Just how it's like watching Michael Scott. It is like watching Michael Scott, but without a single ounce of charisma. Like, at least when you watch Michael Scott and he messes up and he creates an awkward moment, you're like, oh, I just love something about him. Like, there's such a, like, an innocent, wholesome preciousness to Michael Scott. She has none of that. So it's just like watching somebody flounder, and you have to picture this translating into leadership. This girl needs to lead a meeting. I don't think she could lead a meeting between, like, I don't know, McDonald's staffers, and she claims to have worked at McDonald's. I don't know. She claims that that's in her past. I feel like even that should have set you up for at least, you know, being able to generate good vibes within a crowd and be personable with people. She doesn't have it. And it gives the vibes of somebody who's coasted through their entire career. And you have a little bit of like imposter syndrome with each level up the rung that you make it. And I don't even mean to demean McDonald's workers, because honestly, that's more talent than Kamala Harris has in any of her at this moment. So go ahead and strike that from the record. But as you get from up each rung of the ladder in your imposter syndrome, at some point you're gonna reach a rung of the ladder that you just can't fulfill it. You can't coast through it. There's too many cameras on you. There's too many people watching everything you say. I feel like this is the part of that ladder for her. But somehow by the grace of who knows what, she is making it.
Well, you have every single celebrity and the entire media machine and all the political consultants and, you know, cash in the world to pay these people to try to prop her up. And it's still not working. It shows through in almost every public appearance that she makes. Didn't she have to like take 2 days off her campaign so that she could prepare for what was basically a scripted friendly interview with a major media outlet? She disappeared for weeks ahead of the debate performance, where to her credit, she kind of held her own, but it was clearly because she had been so coached that every single thing was rehearsed and she knew exactly how to operate and say, and she got through it and probably had to rest for another 2 weeks after that because it was the most mental exertion she's had to do in so long. But it's like, man, can this person really be our president? Can this person be the one that is negotiating on behalf of the United States at the table? Can this person be the one who is responsible for staving off wars against major world leaders? Like, how can you allow a process that puts forward this person in that role. When you got Michael Scott, I got in Lord of the Rings, Bilbo Baggins at his birthday party is giving this speech, and he says, he says a bunch of like pleasantries, and everyone's all happy and nice, and then he goes, I don't know half as you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. And everyone gets all quiet, and they're like, what did he just say? And then a few seconds later, he puts on the ring and disappears. But unfortunately, Kamala did not do that.
Yeah, my gosh, she's not disappearing anytime soon. I think she's going to be around for quite some time. That is not an election prediction. I just don't think this bug's getting squashed.